Alright, for this tutorial, I'm gonna show you guys how to deploy your app, an iOS app into your iPhones. So what you need first is you have to be on a Mac device. So you have to be on a iOS laptop to able to build Unity into iOS. The first one that you have to make sure that your Unity inside of install. So you have to check that your UD version have the iOS build support. So right here I already installed it. The second of all, that you have to have an Apple IDs to able to build it to your apps. So let me just go real quick and make a new project in here. I'm gonna name it um, Apple project. I'm just gonna wait for it a bit. In the meantime, you can go ahead and set up your Apple IDs. Also, one of the other things that if your Mac doesn't have Xcode, it's not gonna run it. You need to be if your doesn't have it, you can get into this and type it on Apple Xcode. In here, that's gonna be the version Xcode 13 you can download from here, which is basically just gonna show up how you can download it, and in like this one, I think I recommend this one. So here I'm in my project. The first thing you want to do right now, we just have the empty project. One, you want to switch your build setting. So at the default, your build setting is gonna be on a personal device, computer, or window computer. So I need to switch it to an iOS device. So in here, it's just gonna switch the platform. So I have to wait. Okay, now it's running. Okay, so here you can go ahead, maybe just add open scene right here. This add open scene is what scene you want to add, like what scene you want to put into your application. So I hit just go ahead and run a build. So I make a new folder. So just go back in here and make a new folder every time. So I make is tutorial build. Okay, I'm gonna choose this and wait for a second. It's gonna run the build into the folder you just choose. Okay, so this is the folder. So double click in here. So or you can see you have an Xcode project file. So double click on here. It's gonna pop up an Xcode tab. Let me just close this one. Okay. So in here, what you need to do is in your UD iPhone here. So this is the part that you need to do. So you need to have an Apple ID to be able to sign in. So how you can do it, you're in here in Xcode. So at the top you add preference. So I already add my trees. So this is my personal Apple IDs, and this is two other game peer IDs. You can add another one. So in here, if you like new for it, you can add choose, and you can add your Apple ID in here, and that's gonna be already signed in. So after you sign in, there's one minor thing you um, have to careful about, that your bundle identifier. This had to be different for every time you build it. So let me check. So here you can automatically sign in, pick a team. I could try to use my personal device. So in here, so you need to get my tutorial, and I'm just gonna make it real quick. Then connect to your an iOS iPhones or an iPad. So in here you can see that so iPhone 2, it's gonna show up how many options you can get. So right now I'm connected to my iPad, so it's gonna show up the user ID of the iPad. So here you, and this one are all the customized setting. You can either choose like if you use like only no landscape or no landscape, right? Just like portrait and upside down, or like interface or something like this. This is all option, and the version if you can do it. So after right now, I click play. See that keep building. So here, if your Mac have a keychain password like this, you just go ahead and click on the password that you use for logging into the Mac. Okay. So if we're trying to run your your app in my iPad right now, but it couldn't do it, so I just click OK, because I didn't trust my my iPad yet. Okay, so now I'm in my iPad. So this is my project. So right here, when you tap on it, it says Untrust Developer. What I can do right now, so you click on Setting, General, and Device Management. So you see that developer app that I just made one for test, and this one what we want. So you make trash into the Apple IDs. So this allow the iPad to trash the app doesn't do any track into the iPad. So right now I'm trying to open it again. You see now it's working, because right now we only have the blank background, but it's basically for how you can build your Farm Beauty into the iOS device.